Have you ever thought about turning $1 into $1,000,000? It sounds impossible, right? While it's highly unlikely to happen in 30 days, the underlying principle holds immense power. Even small amounts can grow exponentially with consistent effort and time. Just like a tiny seed has the potential to become a mighty tree, your financial journey can start with a single dollar and blossom into something extraordinary. This isn't about get-rich-quick schemes. It's about understanding the power of compounding and how small, consistent actions can lead to remarkable results over time. This essay will explore the concept of exponential growth, the magic of doubling, and how you can apply these principles to your own financial journey. We'll break down the math in simple terms, showing you how doubling your money works. We'll also look at the difference between theoretical doubling and real-world compounding, providing a realistic perspective on investment returns. Get ready to be inspired to plant your own $1,000,000 seed and nurture its growth through consistent effort and the power of compounding. Imagine you have a single dollar. Now imagine that dollar doubling in value every single day. Day 1, you have $2. Day 2, you have $4. Day 3, you have $8. This is the power of doubling, a simple yet incredibly potent concept. In the beginning, the growth seems small, even insignificant. But as you continue doubling, the numbers start to increase at an astonishing rate. This is what's known as exponential growth, where the rate of growth itself increases over time. In the context of finances, it means your money is not just growing linearly, it's multiplying at an accelerating pace. This concept might seem too good to be true, and in its purest form, it often is. However, understanding the principle of doubling is crucial because it highlights the power of consistent growth, even if it's not as dramatic as doubling your money every single day. Let's break down the math of doubling in simpler terms. When you double something, you're essentially multiplying it by 2. So, if you start with $1 and double it, you get, day 1 $1 times 2 equals $2, day 2 $2 times 2 equals $4, day 3 $4 times 2 equals $8. As you can see, with each passing day the amount doesn't just increase by $1, it multiplies, leading to rapid growth. Now let's fast forward and see what happens after 10 days of consistent doubling. Day 10, you'll have $1,024. That's right, in just 10 days of doubling you've turned $1 into over $1,000. Imagine the possibilities if this growth continued for 30 days. While this example illustrates the sheer power of doubling, it's important to remember that achieving this kind of return consistently is highly unlikely in the real world of investing. Section 4, Milestones on your journey to $1 million. Let's continue our doubling journey, even though it's purely theoretical, and see the incredible growth that unfolds. Day 15, $32,768. You're now at a point where many people dream of being financially. Day 21,048,576. You've officially crossed the $1 million mark. These milestones highlight the incredible potential of exponential growth, even if it seems slow and insignificant in the beginning. It emphasizes that consistency and time are your greatest allies in the pursuit of financial freedom. However, it's crucial to remember that this is a highly idealized scenario. In the real world, investment returns are influenced by a multitude of factors, making consistent doubling an impossible feat. Section 5. The reality of investment returns. While the idea of doubling your money every day is exciting, it's essential to ground ourselves in reality. In the real world of investing, returns are rarely consistent, and doubling your money usually takes years, not days. Factors like market fluctuations, economic conditions, and investment choices all play a role in determining your actual returns. Achieving a consistent 100% return on your investments, which is what doubling essentially is highly unlikely and unsustainable over the long term. However, don't let this reality discourage you. The key takeaway is that the principle of compounding still holds true, even if it doesn't happen as dramatically as doubling your money every day. Section 6. Harnessing the power of compounding. While achieving a 100% return consistently is unrealistic, you can still harness the power of compounding by aiming for reasonable and consistent returns over time. Let's look at a more realistic scenario. Imagine an investment that yields a 10% return annually. If you invest $1,000 at the end of year 1, you'll have $1,100. That's your initial $1,000 plus $100 in returns. The following year you'll earn a 10% return on $1,100, not just your initial $1,000. This is the beauty of compounding. You earn returns on your returns. Over time, even with a modest 10% annual return, your investment will grow significantly. This is the power of compounding in action, slow, steady, and ultimately rewarding. Section 7. Your path to financial growth. While turning $1 into $1 million in 30 days is a far-fetched dream, the underlying principles offer valuable lessons for your financial journey. Here are some key takeaways. Start early. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to compound and grow. Consistency is key. Even small, consistent contributions to your investments can add up significantly over time. Patience pays off. Compounding is a long-term game. Don't get discouraged by slow initial growth. Stay patient and let the power of compounding work its magic. Turning $1 into $1 million in 30 days might be a fantasy, but building lasting wealth through consistent effort, smart investing, and the power of compounding is an achievable reality. Plant your financial seed today, nurture it with diligence, and watch it grow into a prosperous future.